Yo, yo, yo. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Dub Q in the building, and I'd like to take this time to welcome all you guys to the Tailgate Experience. Look, Black Monday has come and gone, and we have over six vacancies out of 32 teams that's going forward for the Carolina Panthers. So make no mistake about it. The Carolina Panthers, the Las Vegas Raiders, the Los Angeles Chargers, the Atlanta Falcons, the Washington Commanders, the Tennessee Titans all parted ways with their head coaches, and it's time to sit down and see what direction these teams could potentially go in. So before we start off, I would like to take this time to tell you guys to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Talk to me in the chat as we get to it. Y'all already know what time it is, man. What's going on with y'all tonight, man? Supernova, what's happening? Look, the tailgate experience is in full effect, and we're gonna come on in and do a mock draft. All 32. Your boy is just in here chilling. So yeah, your boy got a little bit up his sleeve tonight, man. So I hope y'all like it. We're gonna get into it as we do. 32 teams coming in here picking. Y'all already see it. It's time to take us to the next level. I'm going to project where each team is going to go, starting off with the Chicago Bears. Now, the Chicago Bears is a picky one because they got two different ways that they can go. You can go 1A, 1B, Drake May, the quarterback, or Caleb Williams. Drake May, 6'4", 230 pounds, a guy that had 3,608 yards, 24 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, and a 63% percent completion rate. I'm talking about a bona fide dog, or you can go Caleb Williams, hailing uh, USC, University of the Trojans over there. 6'1", 215 pounds, 3,633 yards, 30 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, a 68 completion percentage, and an overall rating of 170. So the guy is like that. Make no mistake about it. He has the ability. Number one, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the typical way. I like Drake May going to them, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Caleb Williams goes there. Next up, with Caleb Williams going off number one, you'd be a fool to pass up Drake May if you're Washington. Next up, Jalen Daniels, I project to go to the Patriots over here because number one, they need a quarterback in the worst way. Jalen Daniels is the guy. Number four, I'm gonna probably go right here at the Arizona Cardinals. Marvin Harrison is a guy that I think Kyler Murray would need to take him to the next level. Look, he is the most skilled and gifted guy in this entire draft at 6'4", 205 pounds, 67 receptions, 1,211 yards with 14 touchdowns. When I tell you my man is yeah, he doing the whole. Yes, sir. He doing the thing. Supernova, you know already what time it is. Your boy Q does his homework, man. Next up, number five, coming with the Chargers. You got two potential ways the Chargers could go with this. Number one, the Chargers could get the best offensive tackle in the draft to come out and help their guy in Fasanu, or they can go and get a weapon for for their quarterback over there. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say here at tackle, I think they help solidify what I can never think of his name, Justin Herbert. I think they help solidify Justin Herbert over here, and they get a tackle for him versus going and getting a weapon. So I'm going for Shanu right there for them. Next coming up is the Giants. I think the number one thing with the Giants, Daniel Jones is he out to me. And right here, most people would expect them to take probably a wide receiver right here, but you don't take a wide receiver knowing you don't have a quarterback. Daniel Jones is not the guy to me. So here's where I say they take Bo Nix right here. I'm just going with that one. because I think right here it's going to be a bit of a stretch. But let's get to it as we do. Welcome to everybody on their way on in. The Tennessee Titans is here. The Tennessee Titans already have their quarterback, so I'm gonna go with the tackle approach, and I believe that they go Joe Alt right here. Notre Dame, they need to get their guys some protection, or better yet, let's say they go get a skilled possession weapon for their young quarterback. Because the Giants, I'll say they overlooked Malik Neighbors and they went and they got them a quarterback. So I'm gonna go take Malik Neighbors right here and give our boy over there, Big Boss Levis. I'm gonna give him a little bit of help. Or shit, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. Levis can go either way, Malik Neighbors or Brock Bowers. I'm gonna say Levis is gonna benefit more from a tight end than he would Malik Neighbors right now, being that uh he has my man over there at wide receiver. So here it is right here. We just got down to the Falcons. And most places that I see, they have the Falcons going and getting an edge rusher right here, which they have him to, Dallas Turner linked to him or some other players. But I'm going to go at number 8, the Falcons getting Michael Penix Jr. Hmm? The Atlanta Falcons. Let's see. All right. So I had us taking Michael Penix Jr. right there. And we back to Chicago. We're back to the Bears. The Bears is here now for the second pick. I think the second thing that the Bears would need is a weapon to stretch this field. And I think Malik Neighbors drops to him right here. You get the best receiver that money can buy, and Malik Neighbors and Roman Dunn and Dunze are the two best at that moment. So I'm going right here, uh, Malik Neighbors for them. Let's see, the Jets is now up. I think that the Jets are in a critical position, um, where I think they need tackle or either a weapon help for Aaron Rodgers, and I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't go Roman Dunze over there to really help him out. But I think they need more of a tackle. Joe Alt is who I'm gonna get for um, Aaron Rodgers over there because they need offensive line help in the worst way. And at 6'8", 322 pounds, a man he's a huge dude to move around. I'm trying to tell you. Look, man, let's get into it as we do. Make sure you like and subscribe on your way on in. Now we at Minnesota. Minnesota is sitting here. I think Minnesota is going to take a quarterback. And who do we have left at QB? Oh man. Oh man. I don't want to give away my guy JJ, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is how I see it going. Minnesota's gonna take JJ right here. I hate to say it. I wish that was, the guy for my Panthers, but it's all good. I'm not gonna be greedy, much as I would like to. So let's get into it as we do. The Broncos need a lot of help. We know that quarterback is one of those ones. Come on, Logic, don't do it. Man, look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all boys sleep on JJ if you want to, but we need an efficient guy, 6'3", that can come out here. When to make passes. Like last night, the running backs had it, and when your running backs cooking like that, you do what you do best. You take what the defense gives you, and they could not stop the run game last night. So a good quarterback knows when to just drop back and let their guys have it, and he did exactly that. Didn't throw the game away, didn't put it in harm's way. He was a very, very, very patient guy, and I'm gonna be real with you. He's a winner. Fuck what you heard. I know a lot of cats talking about they don't think he gonna win on the next level or the NFL level. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Put this nigga in the right position to see what happened. Carolina, a lot of time he say he want him. Trust me, if you want to turn the Carolina Panthers around right now, think about what's the difference. Now we all said we all thought that Andy Dalton could lead the Carolina Panthers into having a better season. What's the difference in Andy Dalton and this young fella right here, JJ McCartney? They're the same type of player. Take 10 years off of Andy Dalton lifespan, and he is JJ McCartney. And I'm trying to tell you, he's just a more athletic version of that guy. And we all saw what he did week 3, 369 yards, knowing when to step up in the pocket to make, passes. And this guy right here can throw darts. We saw him needle a bunch of passes. He had a huge 37-yard pass down the seam. Man, y'all getting me excited, man. Y'all better stop that. He said, yes, sir. Tote that rock. Let him eat. See, good quarterbacks know when to not to come out here and throw the game away by doing stupid shit. You watch him, he's athletic. We watched that guy scramble for over 20 plus yards last night on one play, and it was just incredible. Like I said, you're taking what the defense gives you. You got to know what to do and when to do it. Now, this is the number one thing. In most mocks that I've seen, they had the Denver Broncos taking an edge rusher here. But I'm willing to go on the line to say that they are done with your boy at quarterback, and they take Quinn Ewers sitting right here. Just as much as I don't want to say it, now be mindful. I don't think they take Quinn Ewers right here. I'm gonna go ahead and give them an edge rusher because it would be a reach like hell. They can get Quinn Ewers in the next pick, in the later on. So if I were them, I would take an edge rusher right here. Let's see. The Raiders is coming up. I would give Raiders probably some D line help, and my man right here from Illinois will probably be the next pick. Let's see who we got coming up here. The Saints, the Aints. The Aints need as much as help on that offensive line as they can get. They got weapons. I wouldn't give them another receiver. You could either go with the Aints and give them an edge rusher right there with UCLA, or you can take your time and give them an offensive tackle. And I would give them J.C. Latham sitting right there. I think he comes in and makes a difference with Trevor Penning and the crew. It would be an upgrade for them. They already have a decent offensive line, but this would take them into another level. The Colts is up now. I would go get the Colts an edge rusher because offensively, they are working towards being something great. But I'm not gonna lie right here. Most people would have them take Jared Verse from Florida State. Jared Verse would make sense in a lot of different mock drafts, but I'm gonna be real with you. I'm looking at who's available. Jared Verse is a great pick right here, but AR-15 need weapons. And sitting right here, I would do my best to get this guy upgraded weapons. They need as much stuff as they can to take this offense to the next level. So I'm gonna give the Colts Roman Duze. I know it's not popular, but just roll with your boy. And right here, I would give the Seahawks. Damn, I'm chopping everybody's name up tonight. I would give the Seahawks. I was gonna give them Chop Robinson, but they got lucky, and I'm gonna get them the edge rusher from UCLA. Offensive tackle right here. You need to get your quarterback some help. And the best that they can do right here, you got two options right here. Go all offensive and help your guy out. Amarius Mims for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Them boys need help on that offensive line. If you want to keep your quarterback upright and keep him alive, you better get him some damn help. And in the worst way. Now, right here, I would go offensive tackle for the Bengals too, because offensive line help. They got all the weapons that a man could have over there. They got the offensive stuff. Defensively, they lost some safeties, and they could get younger in the defensive room. let's make it make sense though. Let's make it make sense. And they need an offensive tackle to help protect Joe Burrow because with them, it's gonna be all offensive with them. So I'm gonna sit here for the Bengals. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get an offensive tackle over getting them a weapon. Well, you never know. They may look to because they could go Keon Coleman and replace one of the guys that they got to pay. So it's a little iffy. He said, "Who they got a tight end?" You talking about the Bengals? Let me look at the Bengals tight end. Bengals tight end. Let's see who they got here. They don't have a tight end. They would need potentially a tight end right here because from what I'm seeing, the tight ends they got here are Tanner Hudson. Yeah, he ain't no damn good. Tanner Hudson and Drew Sample. Two niggas I ain't never heard of. So yeah, good call, Logic. I would look at probably potentially a tight end right here for these guys because let's see who we got at tight end. Let's just take a look. Jatavion Sanders is sitting here, and at 18, that would be a bit of a reach. A bit of a reach for them. So, being that that's a reach and you're trying to go best available, let's go to all. Let's see who's available right here. And I would just get him an edge rusher. I'll just get him an edge rusher, man, instead of giving him Keon Coleman. Yeah, I get him an edge rusher. Jared Verse. Next, the Green Bay Packers. They need cornerback help in the worst way. I'm giving them Kool-Aid, man. Y'all saw how we did against them with a lackluster quarterback. We passed all on the Green Bay Packers. So, and here's where the corners I think is going to start coming off the board because Tampa Bay has everything except for the quarterback position put in, and it'll be a bit of a reach to go at a Quinn Ewers right now. So I would go give them the best player available, and that would be I'm gonna give them Nate Wiggins right here, cornerback Clemson. Next up, let's see. We got the Arizona Cardinals coming up. They're another one. They got this out of the trade with Houston, and so right here I'd give them a cornerback, probably Cooper DeJean right here. They need it in the worst way. Next up, LA. Their defense has been rebuilt, brought back to life, and they need a couple of bodies. When I say they need bodies in the worst way, who we got here at corner? I would get them Arnold right here because Arnold is a guy 6 foot, 196 yards. He had 63 tackles this year. He had 1 sack. Also, he had 5 interceptions, a forced fumble, and 12 passes defended. So he's a very good defender. Terrion Arnold, think you can get a guy at 6 foot that can really come in and be the guy for you long term. Next up, we got we got the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers right here. Because this is one, and this is particular. I would go and give Pittsburgh. They need offensive help, bro. Now be mindful. It's too soon to take a quarterback. Kenny Pickett is his expiration date is already out. His expiration date is out, and you got guys like Cameron Ward, Spencer Rattler, Michael Pratt, and Quinn Ewers still sitting there. But all of those guys, it would be too early to take them right now. So what I would do if I was the Steelers right here, you need quarterback. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get you O-line help right here because this right here would make the most sense. I'm gonna go. You can go either interior offensive line. I'm gonna go Graham Barton at 6'5", 314 pounds. This dude from Duke is pretty good, man. Let's see what we got. Okay, the Miami Dolphins. They need a tackle in the worst way. You need to keep that boy Tua up, because if not, he's gonna be a dead man walking. So, Fuga, I'm giving you a tackle. Keon Coleman is dropping, bro. But right here at the Eagles got a bunch of edge rushers that's getting ready to leave here. So what you want to do is you want to go out and you want to make sure you replenish the edge rushing, because you got Carter, you got all those other guys you got from Georgia the last couple of years, but you need a guy, because like I said, it's time to pay a couple of these cats on that team, and unless you go, if I'm the Eagles, I'm keeping that defense stocked up, because offensively, the offensive line is nice, but then again, I had rumors of Travis Kelce potentially retiring after this year. So I'm still at this position right here. It's still a reach to try to get somebody. So I'm gonna get you an edge rusher. If you're an Eagle and you're watching this, you're gonna get an edge rusher at 6'4". I can go Braylon Trice or I can go Demarius Robinson, and I think they go Braylon Trice over Demarius Robinson. Um, Next up, we got the Kansas City Chiefs. They need receiver help in the worst way. I'm giving your boy to them. I'm gonna serve him up on a platter to your boy Keon Coleman. He going to Kansas City. He gonna have a stellar career there. Next up, we got the Houston Texans, and this is crazy because offensively, their problems has been solved. You got C.J. Stroud that's there. So to me, they just went and got Will Anderson. I got a choice of giving them either an edge rusher or a corner because they need another piece. Now you got Kamari Lassiter sitting there at 6 foot at cornerback, um, which is a pretty good corner. He had 8 passes defended, 37 tackles, and he had a half of a sack this year. But I'm going to be nice to Houston, and I'm gonna give you an edge rusher because you're going to need a guy to put opposite of Will Anderson and get after that quarterback. Let's be real. Let's take a look at it. The Lions are in a position right now where this team is completely built, and I would not be shocked if right here they don't take Kamari Lassiter, cornerback from Georgia, because they need corner help in the worst way. Um, Buffalo Bills need another receiver. I'm gonna be real with you. I already know this off the bat. Brian Thomas is sitting right there. It's a no-brainer from LSU at 6'4", 205 pounds, 68 receptions, 1,100 yards. The cat had 17 touchdowns as well. So you can't overlook him. He is a beast. He's going to help take that. Think about it. They just got the top tight end in last year's draft, well, this year's draft. Um, and I wanted that guy so bad. And then the crazy thing is Kyle Allen just, I mean, not Kyle Allen, Josh Allen just he can't seem to get out of his own way. And, and the number one thing with the Buffalo Bills is I don't know how long their coach is going to be there because I feel like it's only a matter of time before he is out. But for the time being, I'm gonna give them what they're looking for. They need a receiver right there. Yeah. Them boys got Dawson Knox at tight end, and then they went and got the young fella. God, I can't ever remember his name. Oh man, Dalton Kincaid. Dalton Kincaid. They went and got the weapon over there. And so, like I said, adding Brian Thomas with Dalton Kincaid and Stephon Diggs and them boys. Oh my God, just watch out. Next, we got the Dallas Cowboys coming up. And you can't go wrong giving Dallas offensive tackle help. So I'm gonna give them Troy Fatanu right here. They can use that. They get a tackle that's going to come in and give them at 6. I mean, the guy is a massive wall, and Dallas need all the help they can get on that line. Next up, we got San Fran. San Fran need to protect Brock Purdy, and they got enough weapons on offense as well as that defense has been thoroughly built. I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. If I was San Fran, the number one thing I would get is a tackle because I want to be able to keep my quarterback upright. And I'm going Arizona, my man, the offensive tackle. And last but not least, the Ravens need help at receiver. You already know it. Emeka Abuka, 6'1", is sitting right there. Didn't have impressive numbers this year, but he didn't play too much, so it's all good. 515 yards, 4 touchdowns, 41 receptions, and he pretty much is going to be a Baltimore Raven. That right there for me takes out the first round. And I'm going to do this pick for the Carolina Panthers just because I know everybody is here from the Panther channel and they're wondering who should the Carolina Panthers take at 33. And I'm going to be real with you. We need quarterback help in the worst way. And with a new coach coming in, you got to take your time and assess the situation. Number one, you don't got many picks to get this right. So if you're rolling with Bryce the first year, you better go out and you better get this nigga some help. And I mean, you better get him some help. And a lot of people think we're going to go Adonai Mitchell from Texas, and he's sitting right there. But nah, that's not my flavor. If I got to take a wide receiver this year, it's going to be Troy Franklin for me. Troy Franklin does it every time for me. So with that first, second round pick, we got Troy Franklin. Look, and his numbers are six. Look, the cat 6'3", 180 pounds, 81 reception for damn near 1,400 yards, 14 touchdowns, and he averaging damn near close to 20 yards per catch. So I mean, the guy is a walking mismatch. I would sleep comfortably with us taking him at the top of the second round. That right there completes a 32-team mock draft that I wanted to do today. And so, shout out to everybody who's in here. Make sure, if you haven't already, you come on in the building, you like, you subscribe, you put your feet on, wipe your feet off on the mat, man. Show us that love. Your boy Dub Q is always up to it. It's just one of those nights I just felt like doing a quick mock draft for the tailgate experience. So for all 32 teams, you just saw it here. Your boy just went through it. And I'm gonna be real with you. I enjoyed every bit of that. I like to assess the team needs and see which each team needs. And we're gonna keep coming back with y'all with updated mock drafts as we continue and go on out. But do us the favor, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, this has been your boy Dub Q.